Hello everybody and welcome back to Birthdays in the Beginning, and the order of today is... not to do that. It is, if I go into my library, to get these last three guys. So we finally got Architeuthis. So we're now at the ones that are like 9-star. So now we need the Neptune shark. And this one. And this one. So our last three. Now to get these, the Neptune shark anyway, we need Nessie. And then I imagine Carcharodon Rex is this. If it's not, then I'm going to have to go find what Carcharodon Rex is and then try and find it. And this one comes along the same time as humans, but we already have some humans, so that's good. So, Nessie. And Architeuthis. Architeuthis, luckily, is this guy. So we have Architeuthis, that's fine. And they'll go from -12 to 26 degrees in the deep sea. That's fine. Deep sea is around those temperatures at the moment. So we don't need to worry anymore about Z Borealis being around, which is pretty cool. So now we just need to worry about Nessie being around. So we're going to go back to the dinosaurs again. I thought I'd finished with them. So to get Nessie, I believe we need Plesiosaur around. And this could be interesting. Trying to keep Architeuthis around and these guys around at the same time. Now, Nessie births at 13 to 23 degrees in the shallows, and we are about the right temperature for Nessie to be coming back. I don't know if it needs Plesiosaur to be around though, that's the only thing. We had some Eoraptor up until very recently, and Eoraptor likes to come back. Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus, where are you? Okay, so really I need to make some of the land, like, probably around a river, 10 to 64% moisture. And I need to make that around 41 degrees, 42 degrees. And then these guys should start to come back. And then we can get the Plesiosaur back in the sea. And then it'll be down to 28. See, the birth temperature on Nessie is lower than the adaptation temperature on Plesiosaur. But I'm sure I used to have Plesiosaur and Nessie at the same time. I must have used Chillstone for that. I don't know. Well, I would say the first thing we need to do is to get some kind of warm stone down to try and get the dinosaurs back. Around here might be quite good. So up to 64. Yeah, they could live here. So I'm wanting it to be about like 42 degrees, so I want about a 20 degree increase. And we'll see if some dinosaurs come back, and we'll see what comes back and what happens just quickly. It's a good start. Elder Butterfly, Argeo, Consumer, Mosaikus are straight back. I wanted to try and get it to overlap the sea a little bit. No dinosaurs yet. Eoraptor, Velociraptor is back. That's good. Archaeoraptor. Raptobacillus. Dinosaurs generally seem to come back quite easily at this point. Some of the flyers are back. Keep going. don't know if I'll be able to do it at this temperature. I don't know if I'll be able to make the sea right for the plesiosaurs. Unless I make it sea level, like right next to the stone, I could do that. I could just lower the terrain very slightly around there. Brachiosaurs back. And now they're gone. Okay, so I'm going to go have a look at the dinosaur tree in just a second and see what has happened. Triceratops is back. Just let some time go. Stegosaurus is back. Right. Go back to the tree. So it needs Stegosaurus and Eoraptor. We have some Eoraptor back, and we also have some Stegosaurus back. And they need some sea. And I need that sea to be 43 to 49 degrees. Oh no, shallows. Oh no, that's Giganobrachio thing. No, these guys need 40 to 50 degree sea. So if I can get some sea, like quite close to the warm stone, I might be able to do it. And then we can mutate it to get Nessie. Or we could try and mutate the Stegosaurus. Could just go and mutate every dinosaur down there. See, this is like Jurassic Park over here. Okay, so if I mutated a Stegosaurus, for example, I might be able to just get Plesiosaur to come back anyway. But there is actually sea right by that stone. That is sea level. So technically speaking, I think we might have some 40 degrees C. It was 39. Oh, what a pain. That's 41, but it's shallows. I wonder if I brought it up a tiny bit. If it would increase its temperature. No, it becomes shallows at that point. Okay, so we need to get like a 1 degree difference. You know, it might birth anyway. It might birth a 39 if I'm jammy about it. We'll see. We'll try it. Okay, so I'm gonna just go and mutate Stegosaurus. We don't need Stegosaurus once we have the Plesiosaur, and I can put the warm stones and things in a better position at that point for them. So I need a seed of mutation on the Stegosaur. You guys Eoraptor. Seed of evolution on Eoraptor might help. Okay, let's see what we get now. Plesiosaur is back. Nice. Okay, so let's see where Plesiosaur ended up. I'm imagining around here, but it might have ended up somewhere completely different. Where did you go, Plesiosaur? It said there were some. Let's just see if they died out immediately or anything like that. No, we've got some. Okay. Nessie might not be far behind, actually. And once we've got Nessie, we don't need Plesiosaur anymore. Oh, Plesiosaur went extinct. That's annoying. The thing is, Plesiosaur shouldn't have gone extinct. It had decent conditions. But only in that tiny little bit. Okay, let's see if we can get it back again. And And as soon as I get it, I'm going to use a evolution stone on it and see if Nessie will come along, because it's the right temperature and stuff for Nessie at the moment. So if we can try and skip a couple of bits with it. I don't really want to get the dinosaurs the whole way back. I also need to check on the giant squid, because I've not seen him around in a while, and I worry that he's gone extinct as well. Let's see. Way over here. It has. Oh, what a pain. Oh, what a pain. I still have plenty of Lycoteuthis, so that's fine. But I think working on getting Nessie back and then work on getting him back again. So we do have Brachiosaurs, we do have Parchioraptors and Eoraptors and all that sort of thing. I'm going to make the cube 1 degree warmer. See if that helps. Just to get that little bit of C, just that tiny bit warmer. So let's go over here. And we're going to pull this down. Because this is very, very fine measurements needed here now. I need a field source. I need a big cursor. And that might just bring it down. Sorry, make it 1 degree warmer. So fingers crossed that'll get that little area where the plesiosaurs spawn to be warm enough. Oh, that'll do. That'll do. So we'll do it this way, and that will mean that this will hopefully raise in temperature to 40, which will be enough to birth the plesiosaurs. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna let time go and see if they come naturally. Yes, they did. So we've got the right. Wow, loads of stuff has come. Loads and loads and loads and loads of stuff has come back now. All the dinosaurs. And some Delta Theridium as well. All in one tiny little cube space. Right, so now what I want to do is mutate and evolve Plesiosaur. So they're in here. It's actually quite cold where they are. But it was just enough for them to be able to live, so that's fine. In this little area here where it's just 43 degrees C for them. So, I would like you to mutate, if possible, into Nessie. Please, please mutate into Nessie. And then we've got to work on getting that darned jellyfish back. But Nessie will hang around a bit more, I think, than the jellyfish, which is why I'm going to work on Nessie first. Nessie's back, nice. I want a stable population of Nessies if I can. Let's see how they're doing. $252 of them, and they are in wide flat shallows, 13 to 23 degrees. Right, so I can afford to bring the temperature down a bit now. Oh, that's probably why they died out. Their little warmstone went away, didn't it? The jellyfish's warmstone. I had to move it to get Nessie back. That's why they're not happy, I think. But that's fine. We've got some... Do you know what I should do? I haven't done in ages. Is like a quick little... Let's see if I can get this. No. No. I'm trying to work out how I used to... yes, get the map a little bit better to see the shinies. We haven't been around and collected the shinies in ages, and there might be some global warmings, global coolings, all sorts of things to help us achieve our final goal here. So I think it would be a good idea to go around the cube collecting them. I love my cube, except for the big annoying wall thing. I consider that a necessary evil, though. Otherwise, it's going to take us the rest. I keep thinking that these are shinies, but they're lanternfish. Stop being pretend shinies. Yeah, I've collected a lot of them now. I'm not too worried about collecting every single one. We've got some water of life, some recovery leaves, some waters of extinction, etc., etc. See, up to about here, I don't actually mind the big wall thing, but after there, it gets a little bit ugly, doesn't it? So much seaweed in my sea. And so many water snakes. Grr. Okay, so it's 23 degrees, and I am thinking that Nessie would probably like it to be a bit cooler. Nessie's over there. She has shunned the other plesiosaurs and decided to go off on her own. But I think that she would propagate better if she had a slightly better temperature range. So if I have a quick look. Oh, she can manage at -3 to 38 degrees. I could use a water of life over by her. That might help. Might give her a bit more food, maybe? Possibly. Loads of trees, loads of everything. It's really, really good. Hey, Nessie. Right, so she's kind of decided to pop up over here where there's not an awful lot of food, so I'm just going to use like a water of life over here and see if it'll make a few more fish for her to eat and that sort of thing. Try and boost the population a little bit. 24-degree water over here. Another one like over here. Right next to Nessie. Okay, let's see if that helps. And I think now that we have Nessie... Well, actually I'm going to let her propagate a little bit more. But she should be able to survive in the conditions she's got. And then I can take away the warm stone. Right, she's up to 1,000 now. No, she just died out! What? Why would you have died out? I just used loads of water of life near you. I tried to make it really nice for you over there. And you died out. How could that have happened, Nessie? That is why I was being very cautious about the old warm stone there. So the sea over here is 41 degrees. Now plesiosaurs should be able to survive to a slightly lower temperature, I think. Down to 28 degrees. And there's 9,000 of them. So I'm thinking if we bring the cube down just 1 or 2 more degrees, so I'll just undo what I did before. We'll use another mutation seed on plesiosaur. And then we'll bring the cube temperature down just a couple of degrees. I think it might have just been a little tiny bit too hot for Nessie, and I think Nessie can be quite temperamental about temperature. Possibly. I have no idea why Nessie just went extinct, to be honest. I just know I've got to deal with it now. So I'm going to bring this down. Oh no, hang on, that's going to make the cube warmer, isn't it? I don't need it warmer, I need it cooler. Well, that was silly. I'll have to undo all that now. Alright then, let's go to the top. Whee! Race to the top. And we'll use the field source to undo what we just did and then do another one. That should help Nessie out. It might cause the other dinosaurs to be a little bit annoyed. Yeah, Nessie isn't happy. There might not be enough humans or something like that. Not sure. Could have used a global cooling there. Okay, we're down to 21 degrees. So, I think that that is plenty nice enough for Nessie to propagate. So let's see if Nessie comes back. Really? No Nessie? I think the problem is Nessie wants to be near humans. Well, the temperature has gone down now. I'll try again. Oh, this is difficult. When you actually want Nessie. I mean, Nessie was around for ages before. Absolutely ages. Plesiosaur. Seed of Evolution. And Seed of Mutation. Just in case. Can't hurt to use more stuff, right? There we are, Nessie. Okay, so Nessie is stuck at 252 again. Let's go and have a look at what Nessie needs to stay alive. Named by humans, cool climate. So it's got this cool climate. Very wide flat shallows. We do have some very wide flat shallows. Named by humans. How many humans do we have? Is that maybe the problem? We don't have enough humans. 52,000 of those, 394,000 of those, and 500,000 of those. I think we've got enough. I don't know, all I can do is let the time go and just try and get Nessie to propagate a bit. There's nothing I can do other than that. I can see where she's decided to pop up this time. Sometimes it's not in the best place. Maybe she wasn't in a very good place before. Well, don't tell me she's already gone extinct, because I can't see her anywhere. Nessie! Where are you? I would think I'd see her head sticking out. View mode. I'll go up a bit. Have the Yeti's back and everything. Tell me she's gone extinct already. No, she's still there. Well, we'll see what happens. It's cooler now, so it might make a difference. That's all I can do. I mean, Nessie did very well before, I seem to remember. Was around for a while. Maybe messing around with the environment actually didn't help. Speed it up a little bit. Nessie's gone extinct again. I'm just going to let a little bit of time pass. At a slightly lower temperature. I'm going to keep that warm stone there and just going to let the time pass, because every time I use a stone to get her, she just dies out. And I don't know what I've done this time compared to what I did last time. Crocodilus. And it might just be that we need to let some time pass at the lower temperatures. Let some of the stuff that Nessie eats be around, maybe. Tyrannosaurus just randomly showed up! Yay! I mean, I had Nessie before, right? Before I even had... before I even had humans. Didn't even have humans before, and Nessie was like, yay, I'll hang around. But now, she doesn't want to be anywhere. And maybe it's because I took some of her shallows away. Archaeopteryx is around. Okay, I'm going to try one more time. Might need to lower the temperature a bit more. The plesiosaur seems okay. And a mutation seed. And if that still doesn't work, I'm going to pull the temperature down another degree or two. And so Nessie is back. Nessie is extinct. Yeah, so I'm gonna make it even cooler now. Because Nessie definitely was happy when it was quite cool. Go all the way to the top here, and I'm going to make even more mountainy stuff. And then I'm going to try and make a bit more shallows as well. I'll pull some of the sea up and make it shallow. See if Nessie likes that. If Nessie doesn't like that, I don't know what Nessie wants. I knew this would be a pain. I wish I'd been this far along when I had Nessie last time, but just wasn't to be. Okay, so we're at 19 degrees now. I'm going to use another evolution stone and mutation stone. And no, actually we have Nessie already, don't we? At the moment, so we don't need to do that, I don't think. Oh no, she's died out. Okay, we do. Worth a check though. I thought we had some of her already. Look at all the dinosaurs crammed into one tiny little cube area. That's so funny. I mean, maybe it's because there's not enough plesiosaurs around. Maybe if I move my stone like more into the sea so that the plesiosaur can propagate a bit. Rather than having all these massive loads of dinosaurs around. So you want 40 degree C, and you don't really have that at the moment, do you, plesiosaur? So I'm just going to put the stone here to make it, well, what is it over here? 19. So it's already 20 degrees hotter. I could make it 49 degrees. I could make it really hot in this little section of sea for you. And then see if that helps a bit. Maybe there's not enough plesiosaurs for Nessie to be happy. Did I already mutate it? I can't remember. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, so Nessie is back. Nessie is extinct. A couple of things got birthed there, and I couldn't see what they were, but it wasn't Nessie. Very wide flat shallows, adapted to cool climates, named by humans. So we have humans, we have shallows, we have the right kind of temperature. I'm going to just try and make some more shallows. That is about the only thing I can do to make it nice for them. So we can make more shallows over here. This is the sea at the moment. I could make this into shallows. There's the shallows kind of next to the sea where... it's a shame because there's so much life in here. Now it's 18 degrees. That's okay because I made it really, really warm for the plesiosaur. 18 degrees. Oh, hang on. Maybe I didn't want to make that one. Leave that one as sea. We'll make shallows all around here. Nessie can decide that it's nice and shallow for them. It might be the lack of humans around in this particular area though. So what we might want to do is make some wider shallows over by the human population over here. I mean, now I've made it a bit cooler, it might be that the humans... This is deep sea. Oh, good grief. Does it go straight to shallows from deep sea? Yeah, it does. That ain't so good. Well, you know what? I'm going to just try it with those changes. We've got more shallows. They were miles away before. No Nessie this time. Plesiosaur's still doing well. There's 2 of them now. Right, the plesiosaur population is going up now. I think that might be important. 'Cause I had tons of them before. And we got Nessie fairly easily. Oh no, they're going down in population, I think. Hang on a sec. We only got 1 of them now. Ah, Nessie's back. Okay, Nessie's back naturally. This is good. When did I miss you getting born, Missy? 350. Right, she might start getting a little bit better now. Okay, so now she's there naturally. I'm a little bit more happy with that. So I'm going to just let the... Oh, I did not mean to lift you out of the water. I am very sorry, Miss Nessie. I'm going to let time go a little bit more. See if the population goes up any. Not going extinct or anything. Let's see what the 11,000, right. Yeah, she's happy now. She's totally happy with the temperature and with her increased shallows. I think she maybe just didn't have enough shallows because I'd taken some of the shallows away from that area. She needs wide, flat shallows. So she's a lot happier now. So I'm happy to move, with 11,000 of them, I'm happy to move the stone over now. She seems to be in a good place. So what I want to do now is to put a little warm stone down here and try and get my giant squid back. I hope this works. So much of this could go so wrong. I think Nessie is fairly stable at this point. Okay, and I want to evolve a Leucotithis again. A Lycoteuthis even. Or whatever they want to call themselves. And as usual, we'll do overkill. We'll do both. We'll see if we get our dude back. Okay, something birth there. I have no idea what. Okay, so I need to... Well, actually, I didn't really need to go into the cube. Particularly. Plesiosaur is actually still around somehow. Well, I imagine that they will die out soon because it's way too cold for them. 16 degrees in the sea over there. Oof, chilly. Nessie's doing fine. Nice comfortable temperature of 17 degrees for Nessie, which is perfect. What was I actually doing? I was going to go in the library, wasn't I? I was going to check if we'd had a birthday of the giant squid yet. Because it's not going to necessarily show up if a lot of other things are going. Yeah, so Archaeothus is back. So, an evolutionary distortion in the cube has given rise to the violet Neptune shark. It emerged at the same time as Archaeothus and Nessie. But we would need to use an evolution seed on Archaeothus. So we need to go and find them. So it needs to be 8 to 18 degrees in the sea. That's about perfect actually at the moment. So we're doing it right, I think. Let's go and see if we can find Archaeothus and use little evolutions. Magic on it. Problem is, we've got to find it, and it could be anywhere, but luckily it's quite big. So that is the one saving grace with Archaeothus. I mean, I would hope that it would be down here, but I've seen it in the shallows, I've seen it everywhere. About the only thing I can guarantee is that it will be in the sea. That's about it. But it is gigantic. Problem is, sometimes I've known it to be that there's not even a... Oh, he's over there. You look like a Pokemon. You honestly look like a Pokemon. Right. I would like for you to evolve, please, Archaeothus. Into a Neptune shark. Thank you very much. That would be great if you could do that. Okay. Let's see if we get the Neptune shark now. Please give me a Neptune shark. Please. Please, please, pretty please. So much stuff is dying out. I do need to let the cube settle a lot, I think. I'm making such big temperature changes, but I need to be really specific at this point. Oh no! Wow, how... Well, I haven't lost Nessie, that's the main thing, but I've lost Archaeothus again. Which is not surprising when it keeps spawning in the shallows. Okay, I'm hoping that everything that's going to go extinct has gone extinct now. I have no idea why it keeps spawning in the shallows. It's so stupid. There's something it wants that I haven't given it. Just letting time go a little bit. I was really hoping to have this Neptune shark this episode because I got Archaeothus at the end of the last one and it has been a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. No. Okay, at least it's calming down a bit now. A lot of stuff has gone extinct. But I'm really annoyed that Archaeothus is one of them because in theory it's got the right conditions. Okay, going back into the cube and I'm going to go just check all the temperatures of everything. So we've got deep sea here of 2 degrees. We have deep sea here of 7 degrees. We have super duper deep sea down here of 12 degrees. It's actually too warm. For Architeuthis. That's what it is. It's 3 to 11 degrees. Now if I take that away, it'll be 2 degrees. So we do need to change the temperature by like 1 degree. That is very annoying. Needs to be either 1 degree warmer or what was it, 3 to 11 or 1 degree cooler. Something's happened to make it go up to like 19 degrees. I think making it cooler by 1 degree would actually be the easiest thing. So we're going to go here and we're going to bring this up a little bit. I'm going to take shallows away. No, it's actually not. That's fine. Oh, okay. What happened there? I think I did something to make it a little bit cooler there. Still 12 degrees down there though. When will Nessie die out? How cool does it need to be before Nessie has a problem with it? So it's 3 to 11 degrees in the deep sea. But that's only a birth one. It's not an adaptation. She should have been fine. So that's rather irritating. Right, Nessie can cope with anything down to like -3. But when it goes above 38, she struggles. So we could definitely make it a little bit cooler. Let's do that. Let's go to like 17 degrees or something. 17, maybe even 16 degrees. That's better temperature for humans as well. Go faster. Okay, let's just do this. Just bring this up with a field source. Get this temperature right. I told you these last few things would be a nightmare. I knew they would be. So we might get down to 17, 16 degrees in the cube with this. Yeah, 17. Okay, I'm happy with that. That should give me my 11 degrees that I need for Architeuthis. So I'm going to actually go and... Probably should have done this earlier, but I'm going to go and use another evolution seed. See if we can get it to birth again. Just keep making it cooler and cooler and cooler. Around here. Architeuthis, will you please evolve? Luckily we've got a fairly stable Architeuthis population, but everything else is a real struggle. Okay, I didn't just suddenly get one of those again, which is very annoying. So I've had it before, so I know it's got good conditions other than the temperature. The temperature is the only thing changing. Nessie's going up all the time though, so that's brilliant. If nothing else, we're back to this sort of human Nessie time, which seems to be ideal for what we're trying to do. Oh, Nessie's going down in population. Don't die, Nessie. Let's have a look at Nessie. Just going up and down around 11,000. That's fine though. Okay, so let's just see if the temperatures come down a little bit to make it a bit easier on the giant squid. I will use its non-difficult name this time. So down here, still 12 degrees. Rats. Well, maybe if I made it deeper. Maybe if I made it deeper, it would lower the temperature a little bit. So this is the next thing to try. Come on, I only need like 1 degree difference. We'll try it. Probably dragging other stuff down with me, but we'll try that for a little bit, but I think we're gonna have to call it quits, honestly, on this one. I'm upset I didn't get a single new thing this episode. Okay, I have got left it a little bit of time to see if there's any temperature changes down there. Still 12 degrees. That's so frustrating. Just can't get the right temperature down here at all. It's so annoying. I mean, up here is the right temperature for it, but I don't think it's deep enough. It's not where it should be living. I'm just going to try mutation and evolution stones, evolution seeds on this guy again. I know it's the wrong temperature. I don't care. I just want one more go, and then I'm going to end the episode if I don't make it. And then we'll try again next time. As I say, these last 3, not easy ones to get. Might have to chill it even more. Oh right, Architeuthis is back and is immediately dead. So we got to do something next episode to sort out that temperature, and I cannot be bothered doing any more with that. See, I'm just getting annoyed now. Look at that. So I can't be bothered doing anything more this episode. We've spent way too much time just trying to do that. So I'm going to see what I can do. We at least have Nessie back, so that's a good start for the Neptune shark. But it seems like now we're really struggling. And for some reason we seem to have brought the temperature of the cube down, but the deep sea seems to somehow be warmer. I don't understand how that's quite worked. But that's the way it's gone. So I'm going to have to try and make some better... I might even have to bring the cube right the way down. See if I can get some really good area for Architeuthis to properly propagate, because it never really properly got a hold. So that's what we're going to do next time, but that's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed the episode, even though there wasn't tons of progress, but I did warn you this is going to be really, really tough. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave me a like. If you'd like to see more birthdays, then please do subscribe to the channel and I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.